Let's see. That looks good. This appears good. Bottom of the first. So we'll see the bottom of the first coming up in a second, actually. Oh, excuse me. It'll be Vierling, Torkelson, and Ibanez to lead it off. Sorry. Vierling, Torkelson, Ibanez, then Carpenter, Baez, Scope, Haas, Short, and Marisnik. Oosh. This part of the lineup is not good. Yeah, they can't hit again. They just stopped hitting again. Daniel, what's up, Kevin? How's everybody doing? Hopefully quite well. Gotta get my chat up now. Make sure you drop a like on the stream if you're just tuning in. What's up, Nicholas? Ooh. Just loading up my stream real quick. We're up against a lefty named Hogan Harris with a, yeah, it's not gonna, who knows? We had 37 real ones. What's up, stud? Yeah, hopefully we can win, Lynn. Had a good birthday. Oh, happy late birthday, man. It's pretty cool. Your birthday's right then. Let's see how far this is behind. Strike one. There's already an out. I'm gonna use the game day, and this will just be kind of like a background thing. I don't really like how far it's behind. Anyway, strike one to Torkelson. Forgot to unmute it. No, who are you, Lynn? Happy late birthday, though, Nicholas. What birthday was it? Yeah, Hulk Hogan's the pitcher. Going to a Marlins game on July 29th. There you go. That should be a pretty good time. Marlins are really good this year. 1-1 count. Oh, you're okay. You're Lindsay. Okay. All right. That's the account. I remember you were saying you're on your grandma's phone or whatever. Yeah, he should be back with the team this weekend, Saturday. They're thinking Saturday. Riley should be back. Badu returns Friday. 2-1, 2-2 now. Called strike. You're just celebrating with the fam. Good. Sounds good. Sounds like a good time. Having a birthday within the week of the 4th of July is always the more glorious of the time to have a birthday. I'm going to try to have my kid on the July 4th just because it'd be hilarious. I always assumed anyone born around July 4th was their parents trying to time it out to have a July 4th baby. I'm pretty sure that's why I was born June 27th. My parents were this close to timing it out perfect. Hey, Torkelson walks. There we go. We got a runner at first and only one away. What's up, Teddy? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why my birthday is when it is. And same with my dad. My dad was born a month early. He would have been June or July 8th. So he could have had it, but he was a little early. Oh, your aunt. See, your aunt has like the rarest birthday. Now up to bat is Ibanez. Apparently, a lot of people try to get the July 4th birthday, but it's one of the hardest ones to get. I'm not sure why. Strike one to Ibanez. The tough one. That's why you see a lot of people born like around the week of 4th of July, like the week after and the week before. You'll see a lot of birthdays. It's an 0-2 count on Ibanez. Just kind of something fun to think about. Think about how many people do you know that have a birthday from July 26th to about July 10th? What's up, Amir? 2-1 now, or 1-2. Sorry, 1-2 on Ibanez. That's a ball. How's it going, Amir? That's all right, Jags. Oh, you're almost feeling good again? That's good to hear. Recovering quickly. 2-2 count. Yeah, they're a menace. Right now it's looking like the Rays and the Braves in the World Series. Especially if the Rays can pick up some pitching here at the deadline, they probably will be able to. They've got plenty of prospects they can deal around. What's the 2-2 to Ibanez going to look like? In play, no out. That's what we like to see. Already a little bit more offense than yesterday. I wish this team could hit bad pitching, like consistently. Hey, that'll be a double too. So that'll get a runner all the way to second, or all the way to third, rather. He might even try to score. No, it's Torkelson. So it'll be second and third with nobody out, or with one away. So second and third, one out. Here comes Kerry Carpenter. Hopefully he can get a hit. Yeah, he's out for a minute. Yeah, that always happens to the Angels. I think everybody got hurt. I think Rendon got hurt. Ohtani's got a blister. And we just seen what happens with blisters. He could be out for like a week or two. Yeah, they're doing a lot better lately. Sure, okay. I'm not going to listen to you and your opinions because you don't know ball. Anyway, 1-0. No, it's just some guy who fucking cares. 1-2. I mean, 4 of our best hitters are injured right now. I don't know many teams that could compete when most of your best, when at least 2 of your best hitters are gone with injury. Like, that's not how baseball works. That's why I don't entertain retarded people like that. Carpenter strikes out 2 away. Not really surprised there. He can't hit lefties. But I mean, it's him or fucking. Why isn't Rogers catching? Like, we really need to play Haas today that bad? Ugh. Well, we're stranding these runners. All right, Baez is up, 2 down, runners at second and third, so naturally Baez is going to come up and try to hit a home run instead of just hitting a single, and he lets a 80-mile-an-hour changeup right down the middle go by. And 0-2. Reds, I don't know. They've been good for a couple weeks now. I don't know if that's just like they just kind of got hot because of the call up, or are they like just good now? I don't know. It's kind of hard to. They're so young. It's hard to tell. In play. Oh shit! Baez got it. All right, Baez picked up a run. That should be at maybe 2 because I think Ibanez can run pretty well. Hey, there we go. RBI base hit for Mr. Baez. That'll be a 2-run single. Tigers take a 2-0 lead. There we go. Some early offense. Yeah. Well, who cares? I don't live in the past. There's a reason I don't run around flexing. Did you know the Patriots were the last team to win back-to-back Super Bowls? It's just like, dude, why do you live in the past? Genuine question. 2-0 for Scope. Hey, maybe the Scope bomb's finally coming. He's well overdue. Guy throws BP pitches. Maybe Scope's got him. He's ahead 2-0. 48-39. I mean, I just don't know if they're a real team. I don't know if there's a collapse coming. I don't know if they're just playing. Again, I just can't tell. They remind me a lot of the Orioles. I think I've made that comparison. It's either the Pirates or the Reds. They remind me of the Orioles a lot last year. Yeah, because Avila's the reason the team became bad. See, what do you mean had to be fired from the GM position? No, he got fired because he underperformed and ruined a rebuild. We had Dave Dombrowski. He's also part of the reason the team had a very slow rebuild. See, you don't understand how baseball works. Why did the Red Sox, who won a World Series ring with Dave, fire him after that season? Go ahead and tell me. Explain to me why the Red Sox fired Dave despite a World Series ring. Scope gets out. Scope tried to beat that shit out. He desperately tried. I'll give Scope some credit. He slid into first base, so I'm not even mad at Scope on that one. He fucking tried to get under the tag. Yeah, I mean, they had to desperately fire Al because he failed in a rebuild, but it's not like he was given any kind of shot to succeed. No. Why'd they fire Dave Dombrowski? He wasn't supposed to be a temporary GM. That's not how baseball works. You hire GMs for like 10 plus years. You don't fire GMs who just win World Series because he's a temporary GM, and every GM you've hired since then has been a goddamn joke. No, why did they fire Dave Dombrowski? Oh, because he ruined their minor league system, and the current state of the Red Sox being a shit tier team right now is directly his fault because they can't make any trades and get anything for anybody to like bolster a team that might be like decent to compete for a playoff run. What prospects do they have? Who do they got? Yeah, that's why they fired him. Yeah, that's why the Tigers had to fire Dave too. If he would have still had a minor league system and he wasn't winning titles, guess what? They wouldn't have fired Dave Dombrowski. Guess what the Phillies are going to do if they don't win a World Series this year? How much you want to bet they're going to fire Dave Dombrowski? Especially if his dumbass starts making a bunch of trades here in the next week. Jesus Christ. And because, dude, he ruined the minor league system. What minor leaguers did we have when we started the rebuild? Who did we have? Name one single good minor leaguer that we had that we developed under Dave Dombrowski, other than Justin Verlander, who I don't even think he drafted. And if he did, it was like one season. Like he drafted Verlander, and that was like his only good draft pick. Nick, that's it. Nick Castellanos. Wow. In like 10, 11, 12 years of being a GM, he got one guy. That's crazy good, dude. Everyone else was signed to ridiculous contracts. Strike one, by the way, to Brown. That's why they had to fire Dave Dombrowski. Literally, name a single drafted player that we developed that turned out good, other than like Verlander and Nick under Dave. Also, what about our pitching staff under Dombrowski? Avila made a better pitching staff on accident. 1-1. The dude doesn't understand pitching. He only understands signing fucking veterans to big-ass contracts that can hit pretty good. That's literally what Dave's thing is. Lorenzen's pitching today. Listen, I will never shit on Dave. He's very good at building a winning team, but it's very costly for him to do so. 1 and 2, and if he doesn't win you a World Series, he was useless. What did he ever accomplish for us? Nothing. I'm sorry, but like, we got to a World Series with him. That was pretty cool. 2 of them, and we lost both of them because we didn't have any pitching. Yeah, there's more to pitching than having 4 good starting pitchers. And Brown strikes out. Good start to the inning. All right, now up is Diaz. What about the bullpen? What about the 5th starter? What about literally the bullpen? Your starter can go 6-7 innings. And then our bullpen blew every game in the playoffs. Anyway, 2-0 here in the top of the second with 1 away. Now up is Diaz. What's the Phillies' big problem? Can they pitch? Yeah, let me know. How's the Phillies' pitching situation right now? Really good? 0-2. Oh, wow, that was really fast. 0-2 on a foul ball, so it'll remain 0-2. Yeah. That was off our bullpen, wasn't it? Yeah. So, yeah, let's keep praising Dave can't build a fucking pitching staff Dombrowski. Dave, ruin your minor league Dombrowski. Dave, got lucky once with the Red Sox and won a World Series, Dombrowski. 1 and 2. Exactly. See, it's just the misunderstanding of everything. I don't know. Yeah, so Dave had to go, and then Dave left the team in shambles, and Al tried to do something, but really just missed on every hitter he ever drafted, and built a decent pitching staff, but he had to get fired. So now we're with a new president, a new whole team. We're in year 1 of a new rebuild, and the biggest problem for a lot of fans is they're like, this is year 7 of a rebuild. No, it's year 1 now with a whole new guy running it, an actually competent person. It's going to take more than a year to get there. Next year, we could be decent and contending-ish. Wild pitch. 2 and 2 now. Oh, no, wait, a strikeout. All right, I was watching the game a little bit. There's a strikeout now, and up is Peterson. 2 down, Jace Peterson up to hit. We didn't draft JD Martinez. We traded for him. And JD Martinez was supposed to be a superstar in the league, but he got hurt, I believe. Or something happened and he just misfired on his development. And then he got to the Tigers, became like a student of Miguel Cabrera, and then turned into a good player. That we had nothing, like the development of JD Martinez is Miguel Cabrera. That's literally why he became a good hitter. And hey, there we go. Peterson flies out on the first pitch. We'll head to the bottom of the second with the 2-0 lead. We'll see Haas, Short, and Marisnik come to the plate. Haas, Short, and Marisnik. Maybe somebody will get a hit. Stud. So basically, Jax, not to be too rude, it's just, man, like, what do you expect us to do? Like, I'm not even really disagreeing with you. They had a bad rebuild, but I don't think its ownership is the issue. The ownership has been very, very clear about what their intentions with this team are. As soon as the team shows that they're ready and they have a competent young core, Mr. Illich said he'll spend the money. Yeah, we didn't draft him. Cool. Yeah, that was in the bad era when they hired Osmus and things got bad. They had a bad coach at that point. They manufactured some runs. Torkelson walked, and then Ibanez hit a double, then Baez had a single. Anyway, if you haven't dropped a like on the stream yet, consider doing so as we wait for the bottom of the second. Now, if Illich welches on his word and after a couple years he doesn't spend money, then yeah, you're right. We probably should sell the team off. Get a new owner for the Tigers. But I don't think that's the case. He'll spend the money. It's just, why spend money on this fucking team? That's all I have to say about that. Why spend money on a kind of a black hole right now when you're not really sure who's going to be here next year or the year after? We've developed a solid young core of players, by the way. This is what this season's about. Any success this year was secondary. You guys have to remember that with this season. Strike 1 to Haas. Again, do you know what injuries are? Or, again, you don't understand injuries, but okay. That's their plan, stud. By the way, thank you for the 13 likes, everyone. I appreciate you. And Haas gets out, 1 away. Not a surprise there. Not really sure why this dude's still playing. Our power hitting catcher has 3 home runs. And I think like 2 doubles. That's pretty sweet. I think Jake Rogers has like 6 or 7 home runs and the rest of his hits are doubles. Pretty much, Scott, yeah. And that's the thing. They'll get themselves going here. It's just, dude, Al Avila was a mistake. And then the other mistake was them not firing everybody from 2000 who they hired before their 04 season, 06 season even. If you go and look up what the staff was on that team, like everybody was hired in like 2004 until Scott Harris came in and fired everybody. So it's like they didn't change anything, and they fell behind because they had a bunch of old heads running the team in a modern era. You want to know why the team seemed like it couldn't fucking adjust in this modern era of baseball? Because they had a bunch of like 70-year-old dudes in the scouting department. Oh, we don't care about no Japanese players. Really? Dumb fucks? 1-2. Why do you think we just have no international presence except for in like Venezuela? We have like dudes from 2003 who think the only good prospects are still in Venezuela. Like, Jesus Christ. And short strikes out, 2 away in the inning. Here's Marisnik, probably a third out. Like, we had some dumb shit going on this team for a few years. Because again, they just fell behind what what the rest of the league was doing too. And that's on Al. He should have fired everybody. Strike 1 to Marisnik. Anybody from the regime in front of you, you should probably fire and bring in your own guys. Modernize them, or else you'll die. Especially in an ever-evolving game like baseball, football, basketball, hockey, really any sport. You can't get behind like that. 1-1. The Royals are a fail franchise, entirely a fail franchise. Their owners don't give a shit about winning. 2-1. Them 2 World Series happened, like the World Series that they got recently was a complete accident. You want to know how I know? They got rid of every single good player the following year except Salvador Perez. Everybody else they fucking just got rid of. They went, oh, we're not doing that again. If they'd have kept them guys, they'd have just been a good team for a while. 2-2 now on the hitter. There was no reason for the Royals to lose that team. They could have just stayed together and been a fucking powerhouse for years. But the owners broke that up because they don't want to win. They're there to launder money for drug cartels, I'm pretty sure. Allegedly. I don't know, though. Could be wrong. Could be right. I don't really know. Anyway, it's 2-2 on Marisnik as he fouls the pitch away. We'll get another 2-2. Your uncle's brother might become a scout for the... That's a pretty sweet job to get. And Marisnik strikes out. What a surprise. Our 3 worst hitters strike out in unison. Hogan Harris strikes out the side. What a feat. Top of the 3rd coming up. It'll be Diaz, Wade, and Pina. 7, 8, 9. Commercial break. Lorenzen back to work. By the way, if you still haven't dropped a like, consider doing so. We try to get to about 20 every stream, and it helps the stream out, gets people in, and yada, yada, yada. Hey, we're up to, 14? There we go. That's pretty good. So that means Oh, we could get up to 20 pretty quick. Nah. We're good, extra. We're good, buddy. Oh, sorry, Jags. Sorry. That's who you're pretending to be today. I'm going to play along. Sorry, I didn't mean to blow your cover there. Totally not that guy. Anyway. About as much time as the Vegas Raiders took getting used to. I don't know. Seems like Oakland really doesn't deserve their sports teams. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. No one shows up, and the stadiums look like complete dog shit. They always don't want to build them stadiums. It's like, I don't know, man. It seems like... I don't know. I know it's annoying to have to fund the stadiums, but I think they've always been proven that they kind of pay for themselves for the cities that build them. And Diaz breaks up the no-hitter with the immediate probable double. I don't know what the hit is. No, base hit. Single. I think Vegas has always had a ton of crime. I think a lot of it's just getting reported now. That's a first pitch base hit too. That's annoying. Now up is Wade with the runner at first. Let's see if we can't get a double play out of this with the first baseman at first. running. Yeah, that's a first pitch out. Hopefully, him. Maybe that's two. I don't know. With the shortstop hitting, though, it's really hard to turn two on those guys. Unless he hits like a fucking rocket, yeah. Anyway, one out now for the catcher, Pina. And he flew out. The hitter flew out, so. Here's a good shot at a double play. First baseman at first, and a catcher at the plate. Yeah, that's why the Warriors moved too. Oh, you're talking about Oakland. I thought you said Vegas. Yeah, no, Oakland's been a shitty city for a minute. It's been falling. I don't know what happened. Industry left or 1-1. Doesn't seem like there's anything out in Oakland. Whenever I see pictures of any of their parking lots for sports, it just seems like big empty spaces with no city line. I'm like, what, they take down all the buildings too? Jesus Christ. We don't want no tall buildings in our city. 2-1, ball in the dirt, might be wild. Knowing Haas, it probably went to the backstop. See, I don't know why they would have started Haas with this guy specifically. Because Lorenzen can be a bit wild at times, so I'm not really certain as to why we started our catcher who can't really catch that good. Probably should have let Haas catch Erod last night if you were kind of worried about the, Oh, sweet, we got the double play, just what we needed. Like I said, when a catcher hits a ground ball, it's a free double play. Even with Jonathan Scope turning it at third, you had plenty of time. Scope turns him slow at third, so that's why I was like, if it gets to third, we need a really slow runners there. See how much time he takes? I don't know why it takes so long. But if that wasn't a catcher running, he's safe at first. But hey, we get the out anyway. Who cares? Vierling, Torkelson, and Ibanez. Vierling, Torkelson, and Ibanez. 2 up here in the bottom of the third. 0-0 or 2-0 game. Tigers lead. Sorry, I've been so used to the Tigers offense being bad lately. That 0-0 has just been kind of rolling off the tongue like, oh, it's 0-0. Hey, we're up to 16. Hey, we got 2 more likes. We're almost to 20, guys. I'm getting up there. If you're just listening along, which is the majority of the people watching the stream, make sure you press like to give some interaction and get some more people in here. Would be helpful. Appreciate it if you can. If not, I hope it rains for the rest of your day. And only at like convenient moments, like right when you're about to do something, and then every time when you're like waiting, it immediately stops. And you're like, all right, I guess we'll go do it again. I'll give it like 10 minutes to see if it clears up a little more. And then every time you go back out to start, it thunderstorms again. That's what you should get. We need to win? Yeah, sure. Mainly just so people stop crying about annoying stuff. Vierling, Torkelson, and Ibanez. Like the only thing that's annoying about this season is the fact that the division is bad, and now a bunch of people think we're like a very close playoff team. When it's like, dude, we're 11 games under 500. My God, the way people are reacting to us losing to Oakland, you would think we were like fucking 40 and let's see, what's our record? What's our solid record? 40. I'll just do the inverse. Like we were 48 and 37. Like maybe I'd understand that reaction if we were 48 and 37, right? Like, oh damn, this is a bad series. We're getting swept by Oakland. Like we're 11 games under 5. We were 9 games under 500 coming into this shit. It's not like we're a good team. I don't know what the fuck. Like I'm seeing people on 97.1 the ticket like reacting like the sky is falling. It's like we were 9 games under with like all of our good players hurt. What are we doing? Why are people acting like that? Like we're blowing some golden opportunity. It's like what? Make the playoffs sub 500 and get fucking eliminated in 3 games or 2 games? Sweet. That sounds like fun. Yeah, it's just like I wish the division was good so we wouldn't have to worry. Like, so fans wouldn't be having this like super visceral reaction to losing to Oakland. It's just like, have you guys watching the team? You know we can't hit left-handed pitching, especially bad left-handed pitching. We don't hit it. Because all of our fucking right-handed hitters are garbage. It's just like it is what it is. And all of our best hitters are lefties who can't hit righties. Or are lefties who can't hit lefties. Like, it's just, that's just kind of like that's just like, I don't know. We hit good left-handed pitching out of nowhere. Like, that is one of the funniest things about this team is we'll load the left a lineup against, like, I don't know, a good left-handed pitcher and we'll dominate them. Even like our lefties will hit them. But like, for some reason, this doesn't make sense. This team is like broken with this situation. Anyway, 2-2 count. No, because Detroit fans understand most of this team's problem is injuries, and they're just kind of fucking... See, the one thing the fans would be completely fine with and would not care about is if they call up 3 people. I don't even have to say their names. And everybody here knows exactly what 3 people I'm exactly... If 3 players got called up and 3 players were cut, this fan base would be ecstatic. They would not give a fuck about the rest of the season record. It would be JHM, PM, and I'm just going to even just put their initials out there. JHM, PM, and we got a base runner on. Veerling walks. So now it's Torkelson with nobody out. And CK. Those 3 guys getting called up. The fan base goes quiet and everybody's fine with being bad. I'm telling you, that's literally the truth of the matter. Not very good. I think in 2025 we're a powerhouse. As long as things keep going the way that I see them going, and our pitchers keep developing the way that they are, and our young hitters who are actually going to be good continue to be good. You know, like Riley Green. We'll see about Torque, Carey potentially, but Parker Meadows, Colt Keith, and Justin Henry Malloy. Those are going to be big names for our team down the road. I think as long as those guys develop and become good in 2024 as rookies, then in 2025 they're good and our pitching's there. Yeah, I think 2025 we're a serious team again. And I guarantee that's the way Scott Harris sees the team. As next year they'll be in a position where we'll have very talented young hitting rookies on the team. And then in 2025, we go hard in the offseason before the season, sign our weaknesses, and go from there. That's where I think the team is at, personally. This is what you call a wash year. We're just trying to see what we got right now. We know what 3 young players we have in terms of young hitters. God damn it. Torkelson struck out on a pitch right down the middle. What is he doing? Yeah, the Tigers are one of the richest franchises in baseball. We have more money than most teams, yeah. Plus, we're about to take $30 million off the books, and our team is probably then worth like $30 million. What's our payroll this year? 70 million? 100 million? Not even that? What do we got, like 80, 90? Minus 30? Minus probably another 20 when we take that fucking stupid fucking bias contract off. Honestly, the Tigers could have like a payroll of $20 million by the offseason. 0-2 now with the runner at first and 1 away. Not really sure why Torque took that pitch. Again, no one on this team is making any... Because, again, everyone's really young outside of Miggy and Baez and Scope. Once the fuck they get rid of that loser. I'm hoping they just DFA this dude soon. I really don't like Jonathan Scope. Like at some point, it's like, I understand we don't want to rush anybody, but it's not like we're calling up any of them 3 guys to be the hero. We just want some new players. Nah, Torque's fine in the majors. There's nothing he could gain from being in the minors. Plus, he's hitting well. He's hitting fine this year. He's on pace to hit over 20 home runs. What is he on pace for? Like 24 and like 70, 80 RBIs at 23. He's literally fine. Dude, 97-1 has, and like people have people so gassed up about what Torkelson should be doing. He's going to end at about a 240 average, between 230, 240, with about 22, 23, 24 home runs and about 70 to 80 RBI, somewhere in that range. That's not even, what, on what earth is that a bad second season after what he had his rookie year? That's fine. You want to know why? Because his average is probably only going to be 270 for his career. He's a power hitter. He hits balls fucking aggressively. Like, if he ever hits 300, he'll win an MVP. Like, that's how that'll play out for him. He's one of them type of hitters. He obliterates baseballs, but like he just kind of has bad luck. But he also tends to strike out. It just is what it. He's a power hitter. Like, he was never going to be a 300 average guy. They're gonna try to sell players, I think. 3-2. Hey, there we go. Ibanez walks. That'll put 2 on with 1 away. And now up is Kerry Carpenter. Yeah, Meadows is a head case. I don't know what happened to him. I really hope Meadows can get going, but at least we got his younger brother who looks like a superstar. Yeah, and Baez, I don't know. He fucking fell off. All of them shortstops kind of just like died for whatever reason. I really don't know what happened. Are the A's making a pitching change? Baez was never going to hit 35 home runs. Like 20 to 25 maybe. And Meadows, I don't think he's ever hit over 30. So I don't know who projected them to hit 35 home runs suddenly in Detroit with a big ass ballpark for two guys who were just cracking over 20. I think Meadows' career high was what, 27? Like, come on, man. Meadows is supposed to come to a bigger ball field and start bashing more homers. No, both of their home run totals were going to shrink. Baez makes no sense why his power just is gone. And Austin, he's he's crazy now. I don't know what's happened to my boy. In play runs for Kerry Carpenter. There we go. Kerry driving some runs. Let's see what he does here. Let's see what the actual situation. Here's the pitch. And that'll be a nice little base hit in the left field. There we go. And the fielder misplayed it. That got Vierling in easily. Ibanez gets over to third. And Carpenter has himself a 1-run single. 3-0 Tigers. Runners at first and third. Here comes Javi Baez. Make sure if you haven't left a like on the stream, consider doing so. 2 likes away from the like goal. I appreciate y'all for helping out. Thank you kindly. Foul tip by Baez. 0-1. Torkelson basically, so Torkelson lost 2 years of baseball essentially. He had a weird COVID shortened year, I think his senior year of college, and then they lost that whole year of minor league baseball, if you remember. They just didn't play 1 year of minors, and that kind of I think that really fucked with Tork's ability. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I think it really messed him up. Woodward Sports, yeah, them people don't has Baez ever hit above 26 home runs in a season? What's his career high for home runs in a year? 22? I don't know why these people would think that at a bigger stadium, these people would hit more home runs. That's not how it works. Guys who barely hit over 20 go to Comerica. They don't add to their home run totals usually. They go down a little bit. So if Baez hits like 17, he's probably right on pace if he was at a smaller stadium. But this year, Comerica's smaller, so I don't really know what his excuse is. He is a dead pull hitter, and left field didn't really change. So he's dead pull power. I think that's where a lot of his balls fly out of. He hit 34 1 year. Oh, shit, he hit 34? Yeah, his powers died then. Holy shit. I don't know his career that well, I'll be honest with you. I didn't know he had 34. That changes it a little bit. But yeah, you wouldn't think though, because that would be at Wrigley. And Wrigley's home run friendly because it's kind of small. And that'll be ball 4. All right, Baez will walk, so that'll bring up John. Here comes Scope with the bases loaded and 1 out. I was excited for a second there. Come on, Scope. Hit the first Scope's first home run of the year, a grand slam. Who says no? Who says no? A fucking double play. His bum better not do it. Dude, just please have a base hit. Scope, you really need this. I think he has like 3 RBIs on the year. Strike 1, he fouls a pitch. Oh, he fouled the ball off right down the middle. That was 92 miles an hour. Hey, ball 1 up high. Hey, you can walk too, buddy. You could take an RBI walk. Do that. That works. You get an RBI on a walk with the bases loaded. Yes, you do. No, we're thinking the Scope bomb is coming. He's not hitting 0 home runs this year. He's going to hit 1, and I think it's coming. Oh, he's down 1-2 in the count. Well, that's a foul ball and a cutter right down the middle that he should have hit 5,000 feet because that just hung right in the fucking middle of the plate. Yeah, I mean, Comerica has something to do with it, but also, like, I think, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Big stadium. In play runs. There we go. Look at Jonathan Scope. Here it is. Come on, be a home run. Please be a home run. Show me the base is empty in a 7-0 lead. That was a sac fly. Okay, who cares? All right, there we go, Scope. There we go. 4-0 Tigers. Or, well, 3-0 Tigers. Or no, now it's 4-0. There we go, Jonathan Scope. There we go. There we go. He did the good thing. He got both the runners to advance to second and third, too. He hit that deep enough into the right side. It was a good out, by the way. He hit it to a good spot on the field. I really, that's a good piece of hitting by Scope, actually, as annoying as he is. He put that into the right field corner, which allowed everybody to tag. And due to how deep it was and the runner was going away when he caught it still, it allowed everybody to move up a base, even the guy at first. So good job by Scope. That was not only was it a good sac fly out, it was just a well-placed like fly out. And the way he swung and the way he hit that was very much on purpose. Yeah, I'd take Aaron Judge. That'd be nice. I'd pay him that contract too. I'd be like, now we're dangerous. Now we have a weapon. 1 and 2 though, with runners at second and third. Tigers could pick up a couple more runs if oh, it's Eric Haas. Come on, Haas. You desperately need something. Oh, you just got bailed out. Better get a base hit now, buddy. It's 2 and 2. Don't know why they gave him that pitch. That's tough to be an Ace fan. That should have been strike 3. And I'm not just saying that because I don't like Haas. What's up, Dominic? If we had Haas, we'd be World Series bound. Or Judge. Damn, he struck out. What a surprise. Anyway, top of the 4th, it'll be Kemp. It's top of the lineup here for the A's. Top of the lineup here for those darned Athletics. It'll be Kemp, Blede. Beatty? I don't know how to say that name. And Rooker. It'll be Kemp, the center fielder, and Rooker. 1, 2, and 3 for the A's. 4-0 Tigers lead here after 3. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Don't worry. The first 2 games didn't count. They're gonna replay those games. I don't even know what happened in them 2 games. I'm just gonna pretend that we won both of them. We're going for the sweep. That's the easier way to do this, by the way. Just pretend we're going for the sweep. It makes it a lot easier in your head to deal with. That's what I did. I was just like, the first 2 games didn't even happen. Or we won both of those 2, and that was fever dreams. Anyway, Tigers looking for the sweep this afternoon. Just go with it. Fuck it. Not like we're making, dude. As much as I'd like to make the playoffs, I kind of talked about it earlier. We were 9 games under 500 heading into this series. I know we're better than the A's. We should be beating them. But let's not pretend like we're like a 40. Well, what's our record right now? Let's not pretend like we're 48-36. Like let's not do that. I know we're like a borderline playoff team because the division sucks, but again, let's not do the whole silly. Yeah, but we're fighting for the playoffs, and this is how we're doing. We're not fighting for the playoffs. We don't even want. The worst thing that could happen is this goddamn team makes the playoffs, in my opinion. Hey, thank you for the 22 likes. I'd like it. I'd be very happy, and I'd watch every second of it. You don't understand, but I think that would murder this team's fucking Like, it'd be good for their confidence and everything, but I think it would murder this team's development somehow. Because then they think that what they did was good enough to make the playoffs. And it's like, ugh. 1-1 here for Kemp. Yeah, Sinclair, I don't get it. It's like, just let it go, guys. Like, if we win it, cool. If, like, somehow something magic happens and we do, cool. But, like, remember, we are now 11 under, and we were 9 under heading in. Like, let's not act like we're that much better than the A's. It's like weirdly cringe the way people are acting like this series proves we have to do major things. No, it doesn't. What do you guys, why are we acting like we're better? We're 9 under. We got to throw like 40 under. It's like, sweet. We're both dramatically under 500 and both not making the playoffs. What's the difference? Yeah, they're really bad. Yeah, because the owner's trying to move them to a new city. They'll probably be one of the best teams in baseball in a year or two because that's how the A's operate. What's up, Texas? How's it going, buddy? We're up 4-0. Wait, 1 out now in the first, in the third, in the top of the fourth. Sorry, Kemp's out. Kemp gets out. 1 away. Now up is Beardley. Yeah, dude, they're just trying to. They don't give a shit. The owners just wanted to move it. That's all. 1-1 count. Like it is like, I don't know. Like, and we can't hit left-handed pitching. That's been our Achilles heel all season. Oakland's just thrown all mid-tier left-handed pitching at us like assholes. I don't know why they did that to us. It's rather rude, to be honest. Like, if you guys want to lose, throw right-handed stars at us. Go get some good right-handed pitching and throw it at us. We'll hit it. What is this all left-handed pitching horse shit they're doing to us this series? Hey, our all-star is pitching and doing really good today, so let's go all-star Lorenzen. Anyway, he's got a 1-2 count on Bleddy. I'm good. Macho Man, Mike Lorenzen, stud. Sorry for that weird rant right there. Anyway, it's a full count now for the hitter, the center fielder, the number 2 guy. I'm overall pretty happy with the team. I hope people just calm down a little bit about the team and again, the weird division has everyone's like heads a little bit messed up. I think everybody always forgets how far we are under 500. It's like we're 11 under right now. We were 9 under. And all of our good players are hurt. The only reason we're still alive in a playoff race is like everyone in the division kind of sucks right now. And I think Minnesota's turning it on. I don't know. I feel like they're starting to build momentum, as is Cleveland. Yeah, they won't build them a stadium. They won't build. It's like, why won't you just build new stadiums? Vegas will build them a stadium. You just lost them. Yeah, I don't know. I'd get the hell out too. Nothing to do in Oakland. It's becoming pretty bad, and the owners, and the city just won't work with the teams. Yeah, we get some. The fact that we're not like as bad as we could be, I'm happy with the teams. Like, I honestly didn't think we'd even be this good this year. I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. Maybe that's why I got rose-colored glasses, but I thought we'd be like the A's, or worse than the A's this year. Like, I honestly thought what the A's look like and what the Royals looked like is what we'd be this year. Like, getting rare wins, just like having freak series against like that. Like, I was like, oh, this season's gonna be bad. And then during the 2-9 start, I was like, oh, never mind. This team will be okay. They won't be great, but, you know. Yeah, I literally thought we'd be one of the worst teams in baseball with the way with the way everything was looking. 2 down, no, with the strike for Rooker. Yeah, that's crazy. You were probably, were you in Houston at that point, Texas? I'm guessing. I think the Tigers will be at Comerica Park for a while, right? I don't imagine they change it unless they want to build a dome stadium. 1 and 2 count. I think they want to keep it as Colorado. I think they want to keep it as just Denver. Oh, the Rockies should just become the Denver Rockies. Yeah, that's actually a good point. They actually have success as like the Denver brand instead of Colorado. But I think the Avalanche are the Colorado Avalanche, and they're like the most successful team in that state. You were there? For sure. I've never been through a team relocation. And the runner reaches on a base hit, so that'll be a 1-out single for Rooker. Now up is Brown with the ball in the dirt, ball 1. That could be a pass ball, but runner could get down a second. We'll see. Oh, what the hell was that by Veerling? He could have played that. 2-0. Comerica Park is 23? All right, it did open in 2000, didn't it? Yeah, they might be looking to upgrade soon, but I don't know. They keep renovating it instead of upgrading. I don't think they really want to move out. 3-0. It's not like the park is falling apart or anything. Have you been there lately, Wade? It's still really nice. As nice as I remember it 10 years ago. Ken Lorenzen throw a strike to Brown. In playouts, there we go. Didn't even need to throw a strike. Give him 3 balls, give him false hope, and get him out. Let's head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Tigers hold on to a 4-0 lead. We'll see what they do. Bottom 4 coming on up. That's crazy because that means in 2003, 2004, when I started going to Tigers games, I was one of the first, group of people, really the first generation of kids that were riding the fly ball Ferris wheel and the Tiger merry-go-round. That shit ruled. Went from very good to very bad quickly. I appreciate it. Yeah, Texas. They sold everything off to move the team. They tanked it. The owners got rid of everybody good, put a shit team together so the fans stopped caring. So the league was like, yeah, just go ahead and move it. It was a deliberate act. It's kind of like what the Rams did to move themselves over to Los Angeles, right? And what the Browns did in the late 90s in Cleveland to move to Baltimore. That's why Belichick got fired. Everybody kind of likes to dog on Bill Belichick a little bit, but like, if you knew what was going on with that situation, you would understand that Belichick making the playoffs, despite the ownership, GM, and everybody above him trying to lose games, you would understand that like Bill was doing very good as a coach in Cleveland. He was fucked from the start, and then they took his draft plan when they went to Baltimore and got Ray Lewis. It was so dirty what they did to him. They set him up to fail. He succeeded. They sold the team out from under everybody, and then they stole his draft plan. Ozzie Newsome's kind of a fraud, but, it is what it is. Isn't it funny, though, that the Ravens, Ozzie Newsome, and his guy, Eric DaCosta, who's his, hand-picked, heir, they all can't draft receivers just like Bill Belichick can't? Isn't that... I find that piece of, line of, things down to this. It all connect. It's like the Ravens and the Patriots can't draft receivers at all, and that's because Belichick, Ozzie Newsome, and Eric DaCosta, I think the current GM of the Ravens, all like come from like a very similar. Hey, that's a base hit or something for short. There we go. Good start to the inning. All come from a like you can see where they're all very similar. Belichick mentored Newsom, who mentored DeCosta, so you can see where their drafting strength. They're all very similar, but also all very similarly weak. Fun things to think about. This guy's annoying. We're gonna just get rid of this guy. Now you're spamming, dude. See ya. And you're gonna lose your other account because now you're just kind of weirdly spamming. Hey, that'll be that's a double for the Tigers for Zach Short to start off the inning. Sliding in double. So Tigers lead it off here in the fourth with a double. Now up is Marisnik. Yeah, I don't care what you guys talk about, but once you start spamming the same thing over and over, it's like, all right, see you later, dude. You're annoying now. You're just a spammer. Very few rules. Please don't spam. Ball 1 to Marisnik. In terms of services, I have to take you out because that's just the way it is. I hope the Riz bomb comes. He hit a grand slam in another game, but I think he's only good for like 3 or 4 homers a year. Do you guys know a guy named Texas Sports TV or Trey? He's part of he's in this community from time to time. He works a lot though. 1-0 count. It's actually 1-1. For some reason, my tracker stopped showing the thing. Anyway, so it's 1-1 for Marisnik. I don't know what happened here. 2-1. This is why I like to have both the backup. I like to have the game day and the actual game plan. Game day is a little bit ahead, but sometimes it breaks and freezes, so I have to utilize the actual game. 3-1. Runner at second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. And for some reason, the pitch thingy is... Oh, there we go. Hold on. It's almost catching up. It's 3-1. It'll get there. Marisnik hits a fly ball in the center field. And that'll be off the center field wall. He almost actually hit a home run. He did hit a bomb. And that'll be a double. And Marisnik has an RBI double. It's 5-0. Yeah, whatever, dude. No, Texas Sports TV. He's a big Astros fan, and he looks just like Jake Marisnik. I think I used to make jokes like that when Marisnik was an Astro. But yeah, if you're looking for a Texas or a an Astros fan to follow, his name's Texas Sports TV. He's a pretty good guy. He loves pretty much everything Houston. Hey, we stole third. Marisnik just took off and got third base, so now it's a runner at third, nobody out. Yeah, Trey's a good guy. He's just a fan of he likes the Texans, Astros, the Rockets. He's really trying to get an NHL team into Houston. It's one of his big pushes. Now Veerling's up with an 0-2 count. Damn, this poor thing is just trying its hardest to catch up. It's just like, what is happening? And that'll be a base hit. Tigers score another one. It's 6-0. RBI single for Matt Veerling. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. Yeah, it looks like the Tigers found their bats. They're like, hey, shit, these guys can't really pitch. It's like, yeah, you guys know you've been playing these pitchers for the last 2 games, right? They have not once thrown a better pitcher than this at you. In fact, this might be the most talented of the 3 pitchers you've seen in this series. Jesus Christ. Actually, that first guy wasn't even that bad. The guy with the 4.49 ERA. He actually probably wasn't even that bad. He just, it's fucking Oakland. 1-6. What are you going to do? Ah, damn it. Torkelson got out. Oh boy. Detroit fans are not going to be happy about that, especially if it's a double play. That's just one out. All right, one out now. Runner at first. Wondering when the A's are going to pull this guy. Or do you think they just kind of don't care? They're like, yeah, once he gets to 100 pitches, we'll pull him. Damage has already been done. Fuck it. Now up is Ibanez with runner at first and one away. Yeah, Torkelson looks frustrated. You know what's probably annoying is Nick Maton's probably like fucking 9 for 10 in AAA. And Nevin's probably gone back down, and he's probably like 10 for 10 since going back down. And it's like, well, why can't you guys just hit like this literally just a little bit? Hit 280 and you'll never be called down again. You both... Oh, Maton can't play defense. Nevin's just good at baseball overall. And Ibanez flies out on the first pitch. Now up is Kerry Carpenter with 2 away and a runner at first. Tigers tack on 2 runs, though, to take a 6-0 lead. 2 outs, 0-1 count now as Carpenter gets a strike. I didn't see if... I don't know if he swung or not. Let me see. Oh, he swung. He's got a hit, though, Carpenter, so he has gotten a hit off a lefty. And he gets out this time, though. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning, so it'll be top of the 5th coming up. Tigers have a pretty solid 6-0 lead. Hopefully they can go out there and defend it here in the top of the 5th. It'll be middle of the lineup, kind of. It'll be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 hitters for the A's. 5, 6, and 7 due up for Diaz, Peterson, and Diaz. That reminds me when we went Castro. Hey, we're up at 24 likes. I appreciate that, everyone. I'm supposed to mow the lawn. I'm saved by the thunderstorms. Moving into this. Oh shoot! There you go. Yeah, it's been like kind of on and off storming the last couple days here. Hot ass weather lately. You guys hear on July 4th? Well, the crazy. For as far back as they've recorded the Earth temperature, like the temperature of what the planet probably is, like kind of like an average, I guess. It's like the hottest it's ever was the other day. In terms of recorded history. Yeah, of course he's got a 375 average. I hope they told him to stop swinging at fastballs and only swing at breaking balls. Like, because like that's what he needs to do. He needs to. It's like we know he can hit fastballs. Nobody can really throw fastballs by Nick Maton. His big problem is like everything but the fastball. Literally, you can't pitch Maton a fastball. I think every hit he's got is fastballs and shit. Like any variation of the fastball, just don't throw it to him. He'll hit it. It doesn't move enough for him to be fooled. But if you throw a slider, it's just curveball, changeup. It's quite baffling. But yeah, the July 4th was the hottest day in recorded history. Pretty crazy. It was up 5 degrees from the normal average. So normally it's like 57 degrees and for like global temperatures on July 4th, and it was 63, 62. No, I don't care about any of that. It's just getting hotter out, that's for certain. I personally think, though, the reason for that is, do you guys know what the solar activity thing going on with the sun flares? It's an 0-2 count, by the way, on Diaz. There was just 2 massive sun flares that flared out, and I'm pretty sure that's the reason. I wasn't talking about anything with the climate change. I don't think that has anything to do with this. I think this is a supernatural situation. I think it's like a super weather situation. Now, I think the sun flares have already happened, and I think that's why the temperature is spiking out the way that it has. We're supposed to get a lot more hot temps, and I think it's directly related to sun activity. No, I'm not even doing the science, global warming and all that or whatever. I think this is independent from all that because it's oh damn, that's a hit. Gave up a 0-2 hit. Hopefully this isn't the start of the unravel. That would suck. He threw it right down the middle, though, so what are you expecting? Probably gave up a home run. No, just a single. All right. Hopefully we can get a double play here. That'll be strike one to Peterson. Runner at first, no one out. Top 5. But yeah, that's oh, that was a weird hop. That ball just took. That was actually just a weird hop. Oh no, that was just a weird hop. Why does Cali? Right now? I don't know. Same reason parts of Texas does, probably. Just weird ass demand. Infrastructure is all garbage in this country. 1 and 2. Country needs a massive makeover. That's a big part of the reason why everything sucks. Especially in parts of the country that probably were built not to have, like, you know, when all the infrastructure was built, we didn't have this many people. I think that's one of the biggest problems on, like, power grids. So you have, like, I don't know, 20 times the population when the California or Texas power grids were built, and it's just like, I don't know, it just need to be upgraded, but that's very expensive. That's my best guess, to be honest with you. But we could look to other reasons except blaming, like, you know, needing to fix our shit. Hey, we got a double play, too. There we go. Good job by the Tigers defense and pitching right there. Good job by Bias. Takes it himself. I mean, infrastructure's been bad for, like, 20 years up, but okay. So we never needed to upgrade the country's infrastructure that hasn't been upgraded since the 1970s. 3-0. That's a pretty bold statement. This country's in good shape then? It just when Joe Biden everything started to break. That makes no sense. 3-1. Politics are for losers though, man. Take your political weirdness elsewhere. This is baseball. 3-1. Such a weird statement. Everything was good until Biden took over. Even California didn't have rolling blackouts. It's like, weren't those going on under Trump? No, it's infrastructure, man. We've been needing to upgrade this country. Bridges are fucking getting shitty. Ooh. I don't even like the idea of driving over a bridge in this day and age. They all look like they're about to collapse. Have you seen how rusty and fucking awful they look? And then on the side, it's like, developed in 1972. It's like, yeah, that's probably not good that we haven't... It's impressive they lasted so long, but it's probably time to, you know, fix some shit up a little bit. Just do that again and we're good for another 50, 60 years, just like we were last time. Again, that doesn't really have any... Again, I'm asking why that doesn't really address the thing I'm talking about with the electrical grids that were developed in the 1970s that everybody's still using. Were developed for like a third of the like I don't even know how much the populations have grown in places like that. So yeah, you kind of need to upgrade the like, even with just like, even if you account for like immigration, like populations eventually you need to upgrade your shit. Population would have just naturally grown anyway since the 1970s, even without immigration. If you banned all immigrants, it's still probably too large of a population to have like your shitty stuff from the 70s still your main source of running things. Gotta upgrade when things get going. We can't just keep using shit from like when my grandpa was a kid or when my dad was a boy. Do you think that it's good that we haven't really done major infrastructure rehaul in this country since my dad was a kid? He's 60. Like, regardless of any politics aside, do you really think the country doesn't need to fix anything? Like, we're just good. We can just keep the same shit from the 70s. Like, anyway, 0-1 to Baez. Or do you think it's probably? Do you think that a lot of the problems, like, we have a lot of infrastructure issues in the country? Plus, it's a lot of jobs. I don't know why anyone would bitch. Anyway, Baez gets a hit. That's in play, no outs. Nice to see the Tigers still hitting today. Hopefully, they can roll this over. I'm literally not even, I don't even care about the political side. Like, that's the thing. It's like, whatever you feel about politics is fine. I'm just literally like, our country needs to be fixed. There's lead in everybody's fucking water lines and shit. Like, Flint, Michigan is just the tip of the iceberg for what the lead problem in this country is. Portland's, oh, there, that's a double too. There we go, Baez. Portland's also got a terrible lead problem in their water. Like, everywhere in the U.S. has so many problems with infrastructure. And a lot of it's not even like, you know, just the way we did things back in the time with the coating things with lead and blah, 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 blah. But I just really think the country needs a makeover. Plus, it's a lot of good jobs, you know, good construction jobs. If I wasn't physically broken, I'd be like, I'm going to go get me some of them fucking infrastructure rebuild jobs. That's probably fucking $25 an hour. Plus, maybe even 30, because a lot of it's probably dangerous ass road work. Dangerous. It actually is pretty dangerous. Foul ball, 0-2. Runner at second with nobody out, especially if you're doing highway work. Whoa. If only they had stronger regular grids that weren't built in the 1970s. They wouldn't, they're dependent on, the 28% wouldn't matter because their grids would be strong enough to handle a sudden flip over to the need to use those power grids. Do you see what I'm trying to say though? Like, say you had modern power grids from like 2022, right? And everything was good. Hey, Scope even gets a hit. There we go. That could get that's not runs, but it gets, everybody's going to be safe, it looks like. And say like, okay, so the green power fails. Now you have to switch over to the old school style, and everybody has to switch over. Instead of having grids that can't handle that and break and just get kind of shitty because of the sudden draw of demand, you have modern technology, you have modern infrastructure where it can handle switching everybody back over from the failure of the green energy. Do you see why I have a problem with bad infrastructure from the 70s? It can't handle like what I just said. Say green energy does fail. Fine, whatever. That's inevitable, I guess, in your mind. That's fine. Yeah, I realize this. And how do you get the power to the people? Through power grids, right? Power lines and power grids and transistor, like, and if those systems suck and you have to switch like entirely over to them, and it's like a crappy system that's like really stressed out, and you put a ton of stress on it because you're not going to use as much of your reserves from green energy sources, that's where you start getting problems, I believe. Do you think that they just like don't produce any like energy or anything like that when they're using the green energy too? It's just off. Like, oh, only green energy. I'm pretty sure they just store the shit. But the problem isn't like creating the energy and creating the energy that's needed. I think the problem is getting it to the people from the people who create the energy. Oh my God, Haas created a run. I think that's the biggest problem with those generators and transistors and shit, or like with the power grids, is like getting the energy to the people, not not our production of the energy. Or else I think more places around the country would have rolling blackouts if it was a production of energy issue rather than a getting it to the people issue. I don't know. I could be wrong though. I'm not trying to claim to be an expert on anything like this, but again, I think our problem is more infrastructure based. Haas grounded into a double play though. We get the run in, but Haas is so useless. At least he gets the run in. I guess it's 7-0 Tigers, but at great personal cost. And I think infrastructure can fix a lot of issues. And make things like green energy more dependable. Because again, there's like a whole thing we can get into. But I'm not probably qualified enough. Yeah, Scott, I know that. Sure, it's not that difficult. Yeah, I guess you can't. I guess power companies have no way to store energy. You're right. That's a technology that just doesn't exist. You have to, if you create energy, the second you create it, it has to be used, or else it dissipates into the ether. You're right. There's no way to store large amounts of energy without immediately using it. You're right. I'm wrong. They have to produce the energy for a city at the second that it's demanded, or else it just evaporates, gets swallowed up by the big energy monster. I don't fucking know, but it seems like they'd have ways of creating energy, storing it, and then pumping it out. I don't know. Maybe it's probably a continual cycle, and it's probably pretty easy to rev up the production if you need to as well. But hey, I don't know. It might be really, really hard to go from using 62% capacity to 100. I guess might be impossible within a few minutes. I don't know. I've never worked in coal plants, so I honestly, I'd have to look into that one. But I can't imagine. Again, if those were actually upgraded too and a little bit better plants too, I bet you it'd be a fuckload of a lot easier to get those plants up and a lot more efficient too. But yeah, that's I don't know. I'd have to look into stuff, and see those things could probably count as well. There's Garcia's in the pitch. That's what the commercial break was for. Short will be batting with nobody on and 2 out. Tigers get a run in this inning. And Short with a 1-1 count gets out, and we'll head to the top of the 6th. Tigers lead 7-0. Yeah. I don't really care about the politics side of any of that. But to be honest with you, I don't really care about all that. I'm sorry, man. The whole politics side of it, I don't care about. The country looks like shit. Things are falling apart and collapsing, and it's been like this for like a decade now, and we got to get shit fixed up. That's my point. Whatever group wants to do that, whatever political movement gets it going, that's good enough. It's like, all right, there we go. That's what we needed. Because it's like, I really don't want to see highways keep collapsing and shit, man. It's like, God damn it. We shouldn't have this in our country. This is so embarrassing, man. What is that? A highway collapsed. There's the whole trunk because a car blew up underneath it because it had an engine problem, and it just collapsed the whole highway. That's how weak shit is now. It's like, all right, we should really rebuild this fucking shithole a little bit. Get these roads stronger. Get these bridges back up to fucking par. Because again, if we do it the right way and the way we did it back in the 70s, we should be good for another 50 years. It'll be Wade, Pina, and Pina, I think is how you technically say that. and Kemp. Yeah, sure it was. Everything's a conspiracy. You got proof of that? Like, I would call the FBI and get them turned in. I don't really care about conspiracies, like, even in the slightest. You're talking to the wrong guy for any of this shit, dude. I don't care about politics, and I really don't give a fuck for conspiracies. I find all of them to be stupid. If it was real, there wouldn't be a conspiracy. It'd be like, no, I have evidence. There's a group of people in big trouble, and I'd be like, oh shit. Until that, and then, no, I don't care. I don't even what. Yeah, I'm sure it was deliberate. Everything's a conspiracy. Did you know? Listen, the Illuminati took the cookie from the cookie jar for the Jews. That's what was going on. I knew it. I figured it out when I was a kid. Conspiracy solved. That's how all conspiracies sound to me. Just borderline retarded. It's just like, yeah, man, I'm sure that's what's going on. You got actual proof? No? All right. 2-1. But yeah, I'm sure some group deliberately blew up a van to blow up a highway. That's, yeah. Just to, I don't know. To show they could blow up a part of a highway, I guess. What's the end game of that one? I'd like to hear that. 2-2 count. That's always a fascinating part. It's like, well, what do they gain by blowing up a part of the highway? Just to show they can. Okay. Sure. Okay. Alrighty. Full count now on Wade. I don't really still know why we pulled Lorenzen. Must have been a pitch count thing. Did tanker trucks drive on the highway? Or was this like the only tanker truck that's ever been driven in that spot in the history of that highway? In that location? Or is it a pretty common vehicle that travels through that location? Because if it is, I genuinely don't give a fuck what kind of car it was. It doesn't matter. Was it an unusual vehicle to be in that location or no? Because then it doesn't matter what kind of car it was. It's something that blew up. It's like, why was it there? I don't know. It's the way it goes all the time. Hey, that'll be the first out of the inning. Little pop out in foul territory. 0-1 on Pena. And when by the way, when tankers blow up on highways, which isn't that uncommon, did they blow up entire chunks of the highway because of how shitty they are? Or do you think that highway was just getting old and shitty and the force of that was enough to crumble it? Like, which shouldn't have been. Because I'm sure that's not the first car or anything that's popped underneath a fucking bridgeway. And, you see? Come on now, man. Why was the bridge so weak that a fucking, that it, poof, and it, come on, man. Yeah, no, it was totally the terrorist attack. We got terrorist attacked and did nothing about it. Dang, dude. 1-2. So your evidence is that it was a tanker. That's your evidence it was deliberate. All right. I'm glad that's the scale we're going to. I have proof it wasn't deliberate. Because that's not the only tanker that's driven underneath that bridge. I wasn't the only tanker that drove underneath that bridge in the last 6 seconds. I bet you within the 5 minutes that all happened, there was probably what 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different tankers that went by. One just happened to have a fucking problem and Like, what even happened? Why did it explode? Did it just have an engine failure or something and fucking, did it crash? Oh, what a play by Zach Short, 2 away. I don't even know why that thing exploded. No one, I've never found a reason why. I'm guessing because it flipped over and exploded isn't that great of a reason because of a car accident. Yeah, I don't even. Our offense just died for 2 straight games. Well, I mean, we were going to lose yesterday regardless. They just went crazy, but we should have won game 1, and we should. Yeah. Where's the proof? You think 9/11 wasn't? No, you're the one that said that. No, I never said anything about being an inside job. What? You're the one that would actually hold that value in this argument because you're saying this thing was deliberate. I don't believe in conspiracy theories. Pretty sure Saudi Arabia attacked us because the government was doing some fucky shit. So, well, not attacked us. They funded the group that attacked us. Because number one, they liked the guy that was in charge in Bin Laden. And 2, pretty sure we got attacked because Bin Laden directly gave us the reasons why. We're fucking around in the Middle East and he didn't want us there anymore. So it's like, get out, get out, get out. And then we didn't because why would you take him seriously? They tried something in 96 or something and it didn't go as well. And then they got us pretty much with our pants down because, again, they just didn't take him very seriously. Pretty sure that's the whole story of 9/11. That's why we got attacked. Right? There's a whole, he sent a whole reasoning. It's not a secret why they did it. Pretty sure if we would have just left Mecca and Medina when that guy asked, that would have never happened. Obama. Oh, yeah. I forgot how wealthy he was. What's up, Daniel? How's it going, man? Or it was your fellow countryman, statesman Bush who did 9/11. So, you Republicans did 9/11. That's pretty fucked up. Why'd you guys 9/11 our country? Yeah, I wouldn't go down this route, dude. Because again, who was running the country? It was your party. So I wouldn't go there. You guys just let 9/11 happen and fucking your boy's the culprit behind it with his buddy Dick Cheney. That's your guys' boy. Your group did 9/11 to us. That's pretty crazy. My 4th was really good. Had a good time. Watched the Tigers lose the most embarrassing game ever. Then I watched some fireworks. That's why I don't like politics. It's all retarded. Who cares, dude? If you're not a very wealthy person, I don't know why you care about politics. If you're rich, I understand. Hey, you got skin in the game. You got shit to care about. Otherwise, you just look like a LARPer. And you're lame. Bottom of the 7th, or bottom of the 6th, rather. It's 7-0 Tigers. Marisnik, Vierling, and Torkelson do up. Uh-oh. Is the stream buffering? Or is that just my playback being weird and shitty? I haven't dropped any frames. I just don't know if YouTube's messing up. I don't know why they pulled Lorenzen. I think it might have been a pitch count issue. Stream's fine. Is everyone's stream good, or is it just my playback that's having an issue? It could be just my playback. Oh shit, I think Marisnik just hit a home run. It says in play runs with 0 on and 0 out. Hell yeah, Jake Marisnik with a solo homer. Uh-oh. I don't know if the stream's good. I think things are fucking up. Yeah, Texas. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, by the way. I'm trying to keep it apolitical. I'm not a real political person. Not like that, anyway. You're having trouble? Yeah, so am I. That'll be a home run. Well, you know. I'm going to see if refreshing does anything. I don't know why it's doing that. Could be storm issues. I mean, it's shitty as fuck outside. It's just weird. I haven't dropped a single frame. Yeah, mine stopped doing it. That's on YouTube side, then I'm pretty sure. But just to be safe, I'm gonna go turn off restream really quick. I'll turn that off. That should hopefully fix a few things. If I don't know. Sorry about if anyone was having troubles. That's not on my end. I think YouTube's just was having issues. You predicted a 20-0 Tigers win. Let's hope you're right. We need it. Especially after the way we've been playing. Good Lord. Marisnik actually hit a home run, which is shocking. Anyway, it's a 2-2 count here for Veerling with nobody out in the bottom of the sixth. Tigers have scored a run in every inning except a second so far today. The Tigers are, you know what's also funny about the Tigers? They're also very bad after days off. I really wish this team would just have to play a bunch of games in a row because they get really good after like a week. It's really nice to see. Martinez, oh, is he doing good with the Dodgers now? I know he wasn't for a minute there. Looks like Veerling struck out. So one away now here in the bottom of the sixth. No. Wonder what Torkelson's going to do here. He could use a hit. Everyone but he and Haas have hits today. Strike one to Torkelson. Well, that was a bad swing and a miss by Veerling. He got taken to one knee. Oof. 0-2 foul ball. Oh, man, we got to play the Blue Jays. Ugh. Oh, Torkelson struck out. That's two away. Yeesh. Looks like he and Haas are just not having a good day. Everyone else is, though. Here's Ibanez now. He's 1 for 2. He had one of the early doubles that kind of got things going early on. It's crazy that we're in a better position right now to win our division than the Yankees are. Strike one to Ibanez. It's just a hilarious, like, small fun fact. 0-2 now on Ibanez. They could have done half this on 2 days ago. We'd have won Tarek Skubbal's return start. In playouts, that's not good. Anyway, it'll be the top of the 7th coming up. Top 7, 8-0 Tigers lead. Ibanez, Carpenter, and Baez. Sad ground out. That's all right. Pretty sweet. Nice to see the Tigers doing what they do. Who's all doing the home run derby? I'm sure Alonso. I'm sure, you know, J-Rod. Other than that, I don't know. It's pretty random. You never know who's gonna do it. Betts. That's pretty fun. Wonder if Otani might not be because of the hand injury or the blister anyway. Yep, just in between innings now. One sec. I'm gonna go get some soda real quick. Be right back. 2 seconds. That'll be a foul ball to Bledley. It's the 2, 3, and 4 hitters. The center fielder, Rooker, and Brown. Holton back to work the 7th. In playouts, 1 away. Mookie going against Vlad and J-Rod and against Alonso. That's pretty good. So Vlad's doing it too. Pretty sweet. Now up is Rooker. Pretty crazy. We used to have to play the A's a lot. Playoffs. One of my fondest baseball memories is that home run Maglio hit off the A's to push the Tigers into the World Series back in 06. 1-1 count for Rooker. You all probably remember the home run quite well. Completed our sweep. Then Payne followed. 1-2 count. Two and two. Do. Two down in the inning. Good job by the pitching staff here to get the second out. Now up is Brown. 2012 ALCS. Fair enough. I just remembered how bad the Tigers were prior to 2006, and that was a fun year. So just seeing the walk-off that year too was awesome. There was some magic behind that 06 team. It sucks that they fell short. That should have been the year they won it. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Hey, we're killing them today. We finally found the offense. Previously, it just been pretty destitute. I think we had what, like 3 hits yesterday? Well, before we scored 3 runs, I think we had like 3 hits, maybe 1 hit. It was pretty bad. 2 down in the inning for Brown. Oh, it fell behind. It's a 1-2 count. Can they get the final strike and get to the bottom of the 7th? Not much of the game is left either. It's only been an hour and 45 minutes for this game, by the way, which started at 1:10. It's 2:55, and we're in the top of the 7th. Yeah, I couldn't believe that. When I seen you guys take the lead in the top of the 9th with that Jordan Walker home run with 2 outs, the full count, I was like, "Holy shit! What a win!" And then I looked up the final and I went, "Son of a bitch!" That's heartbreaking. I don't even know how. It's just like, man, the Marlins are a problem. 2-2 count here. Let's see what the pitch is. I hit him in the hand, but he fouled it off. Oh, there we go. Finally wanted to load up a little bit. Or all at once, I guess. Yeah, we're up at 26 likes, by the way. If you haven't dropped one, consider doing so. Helps us out. See if we can get to 30. Maybe. 2-2 count. In play, outs. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning. Let's head to the bottom of the 7th of an 8-0 Tigers lead. So, Amir, now that Jonathan Scope can hit again, would you like Jonathan Scope for Scope's last 7 hits have been all home runs, so Scope for Jordan Walker and Erod. What do you say? Like, we'll give you Scope, Erod, Javi Baez, Zach Logue for Jordan Walker. All of our best players, honestly. Damn it. Yeah, but Scope's like a pretty cool guy. Scope's at least one of the best 3 players in the history of Curacao. Is Jordan Walker one of the best 3 players from his country of origin? Ever. I'm just saying, you know. Scope's a cool guy, you know. He's bald, has a goatee. Kind of looks like Damon John from Shark Tank a little bit. Like the more athletic version, a little taller. Metal Bug, I wouldn't say that. Where there's a will, there's a way. And this Tigers team seems to really have some moments. Garcia looks like he's going to continue to pitch against Carpenter, Baez, and Scope. Well, you think Goldie... Well, he probably will get traded at the deadline. I mean, probably at that point for him, right? Some contender is going to want him. Yeah, he's getting up there. What is he, 35, 36? Fucking back to Arizona. All right, send me home. I'm going back to Arizona now that they're good. Oh, fuck. Is it doing the lag weird thing again? I think it's YouTube's end that's causing lag, not my end. I haven't dropped a frame or anything. So I don't know why it's doing that. There's nothing I can do to fix it. Hopefully it's not lagging too bad. Weird platform issues, not me. Again, I can even prove that it's not me. It's an 0-2 count on Carpenter right now, though. I'll show you. Where's my display capture? Right here. Wow. Here we go. Look at that. I'm having 0 problems on my stream. Drop 0 frames, 0%. This has been the same pretty much all stream, so I don't know what's going on. Hey, that'll be a base hit. Tigers are a complete menace today. Wonder why it's all laggy and shit. Wonder what's going on. Goldie of the Padres would be hilarious. Amir would hate that. He'd be like, no! Anybody else? 0-1 though on Baez. 0-2 on Baez. Something tells me Javi's up there for a home run. He's 2 for 2 today with a walk. You know what he's up there for right now. Let me see what he's saying. Yeah, he's trying to hit a long, long fly. Based on the swing I just seen. In play, no outs. Jesus, he's 3 for 3 today. Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I would imagine. They probably go for pitching, not hitting. They're just fine at the plate. Oh, that's they're gonna give Javi a hit on that. Oh, that should probably be an error by the third baseman, but I think they're gonna give him a hit. A diving catch bobblehead. That's a pretty cool bobblehead. Nah, I think the Guardians aren't going to trade their pitching. Highly, highly doubt it. Unless like an out is or a trade is demanded. Jonathan Scope is up and it says in play outs. Hopefully not a double play. They got the lead runner at third. Yeah, he has dominant. It's been nice. So 1 away now. Runners at first and second. Bad out by Scope. Ball 1 to Haas. Haas. That'd be a fun pickup. You guys at least would have a good singer finally as a pitcher. Yeah, way better than Haas. Yeah, that's agreed. Haas's only value is he's the backup catcher. Otherwise, he'd be on the chopping block for a Green and Baду. Marisnik's only 1 home run behind him now. 1-2 on Haas. Scherzer, Bieber, and I think Verlander is also a trade rumor right now too. Haas fouls a pitch off. 1-2. Calls time. Damn, why is it laggy? Wonder why it's called. Why the fuck the lag? It's very strange. Very, very strange. I don't know what's causing it. I don't know why the hell it's doing it. Should pass. Guardians mess up pitchers. Don't they have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball, like ERA wise? I know they got one of the top bullpens, but I don't know about like overall team pitching though. 2-2. 1 out, 2 on. Oh yeah. That's probably just old school managing though, more than anything. Old beliefs. Hey, look at Haas in play runs. Look at that. Watch him hit a home run up 8-0. If he does, I'll give him credit. No, just a base hit. All right, that'll be a single, get a run in. I think the funniest part of that, the fact that a single is that Baez scored from second. If you get a chance to see the replay of how hard he was running, Baez was running at like he was like the Tigers were down 2-0, and we needed to run big time. This dude's like, all right, it's down. I'm fucking scoring. I don't know why he was running so hard in an 8-0 fucking game. It's like, you know, you were gonna score. You didn't need to do that. They're gonna make a pitching change here. The Oakland's gonna bring in a new pitcher. I don't know who it is, some guy. But Short, Marisnik, and Vierlinger do up. We'll see what happens. Lovelady is coming into pitch. Richard Lovelady. So his name, when shortened, is Dick Lovelady. So this guy's name, again, it's Richard Lovelady. Ugh, that's gross, Kevin. July 17th, I guess I'm boycotting Little Caesars. Gone too far. I finally understand the trends. Hey, no. Now they're making pineapple flavored Pepsi. They've gone too far. I won't stand for it. This is the America they're trying to take away. A non-Pepsi filled, Pepsi pineapple flavored America. It's gonna be hard to support the Tigers after this. That sounds gross. I'm not gonna drink that though. Could be a good mixed drink thing, I guess, if you like to drink. They'll have that like hint to Pepsi, hit a pineapple, and that's always a shitty thing to do. When we work at Little Caesars, nobody wanted to make a pineapple pizza because yeah, I don't know about pineapple pop. That sounds gross. Yeah, I don't think fruit belongs on pizza, but some people might like it. I just don't think fruit goes on pizza. I don't like how sugary it makes the pizza taste. Most things are good on pizza, just not fruit to me. No, I think Kevin actually like knows like pretty detailed. I think he might work for or knows people who still work for. Zach's Short struck out or still works there. It's the pop. Yeah, I agree, Dominic. You like yeah, some people just like fruit on pizza, I guess. I don't know. Vegetables are good on pizza, but I don't think pineapple is not a vegetable, I don't think. Yeah, it's like a tart and like it just doesn't. It's too sweet. I like pizza to have this certain like zest flavor to it. Should taste like marinara, not fucking. I don't know who's gonna get sent down and get cut and what's gonna happen. It'll be quite interesting though. Oh, they'll call that a ball. 1-2 for Merznick. That's a fortunate pitch given. We're officially at 2 hours in this game, and we're already in the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs. By the way, in a game in which the Tigers have scored a run in every single inning, except the second, and the game's almost effectively over, and we're done with the 7th inning. Let's go to top 8. It's been rather impressive how this has happened. Why is my chat dead? Is the stream still on? Yeah, it's still on. Okay. My chat playback won't let me have a chat. I don't know. My playback might just suck now. Could just be my playback that's having issues, and there could be no problems with the stream, but I can't even look at the chat now. Oh, there we go. It's back. That was weird. Oh, no, it's gone again. Looks like YouTube's trying to destroy the channel. Nuggets? Like chicken? I know a lot of people who eat chicken on their pizza. Hey, we're up at 29 likes too. I appreciate that, everyone. Thank you very much. Very kind. If you haven't dropped one, consider doing so. We'll probably hit over 30 this stream. That's pretty nice. June 26th? Nice. I'm June 27th. That's pretty convenient timing. Yeah. Pretty crazy, Dominant. You should go beat him up. Challenge him to a fist fight. It'll be Diaz, Peterson, and Diaz in the top of the 8th of a rather short game so far. Again, I find it amazing that we're in the top of the 8th inning and we've scored in every inning. Rays aren't beating the Astros. Ooh. That'll be a good series. Hold on, I just got to reply to somebody really quick. Sorry. The A's are going down quickly. It's pineapple Pepsi and a 2 topping thin crust pineapple. Ugh, it's a ham pizza too, or pineapple pizza. Ugh. Zach Short's like 5'10" or 5'11", which is hilarious. Like in all actuality of Zach Short, he's a pretty normal sized MLB player. I think he's just a thin guy. Miguel Cabrera is only 5'2", based on my TV estimate. Oh wow, look at Jonathan Scope, just threw the ball away. God, he's awful. Oh no, that wasn't. Oh, who is that? Nevin? Oh Jesus, why is he in the game? Here comes Nevin in to throw it. Here comes the 9-0 collapse. Oh, fuck, dude. 1-1 now from White. Why are the Tigers in sell mode right now? What are they doing? They have like a B- squad in, like they're like a fucking 50-win team going, all right, we'll put in our backups now. It's like, what are we doing? We could lose this game. 2-1. Oh, we're about to blow a 9-0 lead, aren't we? We give up 2 runs, snap back to reality, and stop playing like shit. 2-2. Well, they get bailed out by a strikeout, so that'll be the first out of the inning. 1 away, runner at second. Here in the top of the eighth of a 9-0 Tigers lead. I appreciate everyone who's tuned in this afternoon. Appreciate you. I don't know what the head-to-head Astros Rays record is. Hey, strike one. Nice pitch by White. His family was featured on South Park. White's. You remember their episode? He was the son. Like the White family. Do you remember them? That was based on his family, real life story. 1-2 count now for the hitter Diaz, with Diaz at second base. (49-38) Astros. Rays are 57 and 30. Jesus. Some of them. Especially like the Rays. That seems like a wild record. 2-2. In playouts, there we go. Hopefully we don't get the runner over to third, but based on where the pitch is, it's probably runner at third. Unless he reached over and pulled the shit out. Oh, he did reach over, but see, he reached over and pulled it, so the ball kind of like trickled over to the third base side. So the runner gets over to third, but I thought he hit it like with it, and the ball just went over to the second baseman. But it went to the short. It went over to third, but you know it dribbled, so the runner advanced. So runner at third, 2 down. Oh, 1 count. 0-2 count rather. All right, good start to the inning. Maybe we can get out of this potential trouble we're in. Ball 1. Watch us collapse for like 7 runs given up right here. I'll be like, what the fuck just happened? Everything was going so good. In play outs. There we go. All right, we stranded him. The Rays, yeah, I know they've came close in 2001. Oh, he might be safe. I don't think the A's are going to challenge though. I don't know if the A's ever challenge anything. They're just like, who gives a shit? We got 20 wins. It's July. Ooh. Like, is that a thing if you're a manager? Do you like kind of just give up on the Yeah, you know what? I guess I get what people are saying now. I thought the A's were like bad, was just kind of like, I was like, I don't know, these guys pitch pretty good. Maybe they just kind of don't have an offense. Now I see what everybody's been saying. This shouldn't have been this. Today should have been the sweep. Or at least, the series win. What's up, Space? I mean, we haven't not yet scored a run in a long time. Like, the only reason this game wasn't an hour and 30 minutes is because the Tigers keep scoring runs. I mean, we're at an hour and 10 minutes, 2 hours, 9 minutes, and we're in the bottom of the eighth. The Tigers go 1-2-3 here, and the A's go 1-2-3. This is a fast game. And again, if it wasn't for the Tigers putting together weird long innings, no, we don't need 50 likes. 30's cool. Stream's doing good. Somebody's leaving fake likes. Dominic, is that you who does that, by the way? Don't really do anything to the stream, and they get deleted afterward. So I'm not really sure why anyone would waste their time to help the stream out. Oh, what a play. Kemp just made a crazy play at the wall. They have a position player in pitching. Kemp just made an insane play at the wall right there. Just robbed a home run. I can't believe Marisnik just tried to hit a home run off a position. Oh, Tigers are trying here. Oh, Kemp almost made another really good playoff. Okay, Vierling hit it. Now Torkelson just has a long single. Guys are just missing home runs. Kemp's out there being a menace right now. Now here's Ibanez. He takes ball one. Poor Kemp. He almost had two great plays, but now there's a runner at first, one out. Tigers aren't trying to hit the ball here. Looks like they're just trying to club home runs. Foul ball by Ibanez. Wonder if they're going to rule that an error. Oh, Ibanez. And it flies out to deep center. One away. Or two away. All right, let's see what Carpenter can do. Oh, no. I'm wondering if somebody's going to have the balls to actually just belt one out here. I'll call that a ball. Peterson, Jace Peterson is pitching. Ah, that sucks, Texas. 2-0 for Carey. 3-0. Taking pitches. What an asshole, dude. He's like, I ain't messing up my average for this. I'll take a fucking slap single if I have to. And the ump was like, you know what? Fuck you. Strike one. I guess I can't call that one a fucking strike, though. That'll put 2 on, 2 out for Phil. All right, Nevin. Oh, he got out. God damn it, Nevin. You were supposed to hit this one. Every starter got a hit today with Torkelson getting that single. Damn, Nevin barely even hit the ball. It was a weak fly out. Oof. Nevin, you could have hit a home run right there and no one would have been mad at you. I'd have took advantage. That would have been my first career home run. I'd be like, yeah. I was hoping Scope or somebody would have gotten up there. Well, you're not supposed to hit against position players. It's like an unspoken rule. You're kind of just supposed to swing like for the big part of the field and try to hit a dead center home run. And you're not really supposed to take pitches either. That was kind of shitty. But it'll be Pena, Kemp, and Bled Day do up. Well, yeah, you're supposed to take gigantic swings and try to hit home runs. Let's see if the Tigers can get through it. Chasing, Shreve's in. This is a little risky now. I don't know how this 9th inning's going to go. We could blow this. Pepsi pineapple. What a fucking mistake. This country's falling apart. Guess what, though? My channel strike goes away in just a few short days. What day officially? July 8th. The channel won't be fucking getting its ass kicked on throttling anymore in fucking a day and a half. Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be nice. Gonna be nice. More than likely, we'll do another stream tonight, by the way. We'll do a Madden stream. So this evening, tune in for the Madden stream as well. Probably around 9 o'clock tonight. We'll play a couple games and, you know, hopefully people enjoy. Where's the pitching? Why hasn't anyone pitched yet? The 9th inning, come on. Strike one. To, oh, Langeliers is going to bat. Taking the obvious advantage they get now. With the lefty on the mound, they want a righty hitting. Kind of cringe, but okay. Strike two. There's something I want to check real quick. Just kind of want to see something. That's what I thought. Okay, cool. Just had to check something. Hey, one away. Kemp is up now. Well, it's nice to see the Tigers probably get a win here. What is our record going to be potentially? 38 and 48. Not bad. Sucks that we have to go play the Blue Jays now, though. Kind of the bummer of this situation is I was kind of hoping we'd at least go 3-3 before the All-Star break. Oh, and 2. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, that'll be the second out of the inning. They get Kemp down. Now up is Bled Day. Blood Day. I don't know how to say this guy's name. Bleddy? Anyway, it's strike one to the center fielder or the 2-hitter. One and one. One and two. Nice pitch. Nice splitter. When a splitter is working like that, you're probably not going to give up many runs. But the problem is his splitter doesn't work like that very often. Ball 2. Pretty hungry. Might go get some food now. Game is effectively getting close to over. Just there we go. Hey, look at that. We avoid getting swept. GG's to the Athletics fans who might be listening. I appreciate it. What member? I don't know what you mean by that. Yeah, I don't care about any of that, Texas. That's stuff I don't give a fuck about. It sounds like a personal battle for you. But good win for the Tigers this afternoon. They finally get back to winning, get back to hitting. Hopefully that carries over into the Blue Jays series. I have no idea how that's about to go. Hopefully it results in some wins for the Tigers. But I have no idea. Maybe we can steal a game at least. I know that we will see Scooball pitch on Sunday, which we'll be covering. I don't know if I'll be doing tomorrow. I can't do the next 2 games, but I'll be live for Sunday's game. I don't follower. I don't know. I don't have one. I don't what. Trying to think of what else. Yep. We'll be live again tonight to play some Madden. If you want to stop by for that, that'll be a fun time. We're doing a pretty fun series. We're still undefeated, which is pretty cool. What else? Again, we'll be live Sunday. Again, I have to work tomorrow and Saturday, so. Well, right now I'm probably gonna go eat. I'm pretty fucking hungry. Don't know what I'm gonna go eat though. Have to figure that out. Like 9, probably. Easiest time to do things like that. But all right, that's all I got really to say. Unless anybody's got anything particularly relevant that has to come out before tonight. But if not, I'm gonna bounce. Oh damn it! What I forgot to do. Phone. With people, I don't know. That's basically what I'm doing now. But all right, guys. I'll be seeing you around, and yeah, that's about that. All right, go Lions, go Patriots, and of course, it's always go Tigers. Great win today for the Tigers. Hopefully, they carry it over to the next series. I'll be live again Sunday for the Tigers. But we'll be live. I'll make a post with all that information. So, appreciate you guys. Sorry again, I'm not doing more games. It's just it is what it is. Alrighty. Well, have a good one, everybody. Take it easy, and I'll see you tonight. I don't know why I thought about that. I was like, what am I gonna say? I don't know. What am I thinking? All right, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.